Look down. On the train, in the gym, on every street corner across America, you see them. The tiny, elegant white stems dangling from almost every ear. AirPods. They aren't just headphones, they're a status symbol, a default accessory, a seamless extension of our lives. Apple sold millions last year, cementing their place as the world's favorite wireless earbud. They promise magic. They deliver convenience. But what if the convenience comes with a hidden cost? This isn't about the battery life you already complain about. This isn't about a simple connectivity glitch. This is about the deeper truths of living in Apple's curated ecosystem, the financial, the physical, and the psychological realities of what they aren't telling you when you buy that shiny white box. Stay with me. Because by the time this is over, you will never look at those little white stems the same way again. 1. The engineered obsolescence trap. Think about that crisp, satisfying sound you hear the first time you put them in. Now, think about your old pair. Where are they? Probably in a drawer, or worse, in a landfill. Apple never tells you the most crucial, and most expensive, reality of AirPods: they are disposable. Inside every AirPod is a tiny lithium-ion battery. And Apple has designed them to be almost completely unserviceable. You can't easily replace the battery. Technicians can't easily open the sealed plastic shell without destroying the earpiece itself. What does that mean for you? It means the clock on your $250 purchase starts ticking the second you take them out of the box. The average lifespan of an AirPod battery, for most people, is around 2 years before the charge becomes frustratingly short. You're forced into a cruel choice: pay a premium to service the battery, which often just means getting a new unit, or buy a completely new set. This isn't a flaw in design. This is a feature of their business model. They are quite literally built to die, pushing millions of people to repurchase every 24 to 36 months. We're not just buying a product, we're signing up for a subtle, compulsory subscription plan to keep listening. And Apple is the only winner. 2. The invisible health risk in your ear canal. We put these devices directly into our bodies for hours a day. We sleep with them, we work with them, we live with them. But have you ever considered the impact of a high-powered computer sitting just millimeters from your brain? The concern lies in 2 areas: RF exposure and hygiene. First, the RF, radio frequency, emissions. While Apple, and the FCC, state that AirPods are within the safe limits, those limits are based on old data and older usage patterns. We are talking about constant exposure, a direct signal beaming into your ear canal all day long. Some studies suggest that while the level is low, the proximity is what matters. The long-term effects of this constant, low-level microwave energy exposure are, frankly, unknown. And Apple is under no obligation to investigate or inform you of that uncertainty. Second, the dirt. Earwax, sweat, skin oils, the AirPod becomes a microincubator. It gets gross. And when that mesh grill gets clogged, what happens? Your volume drops, your sound quality dies, and you instinctively turn the volume up. Now you've compounded a hygiene issue with the biggest problem of all. 3. The silence of permanent hearing damage. This is the most critical piece of information they keep quiet about. AirPods sound good. The noise cancellation in the Pro model is magical. But that very magic is also a massive liability. When you block out the world, you are more likely to listen at higher volumes for longer periods. The World Health Organization warns that listening to music at or above 85 decibels for extended periods can cause permanent, irreversible hearing loss. And guess what? AirPods Pro, with noise cancellation off, can hit over 100 decibels. With noise cancellation on, you are in your own perfect bubble, completely isolated from real-world cues that would tell you your music is too loud. Apple includes a feature in the Health app that warns you if your listening levels are too high. But how many people check it? It's a box checked for liability, not a true commitment to user safety. They sell you the tool for an immersive experience, but they bury the warning label about the permanent damage that experience can inflict. The truth is, the more you love your AirPods, the more you are putting your long-term hearing at risk. 4. The hidden tax of the walled garden. Apple's true genius isn't the product, it's the ecosystem. AirPods are a key you can't live without. They pair instantly, they switch seamlessly, they feel like they were made for your iPhone. But try to use them with an Android phone or a Windows PC. The magic fades. The auto-pairing vanishes. Features like Find My become unreliable. This is the hidden tax of the walled garden. By making the AirPods so perfect only within their own ecosystem, Apple has subtly removed your freedom of choice. You're not just buying earbuds, you're buying deeper into the commitment to your next iPhone, your next MacBook, your next Apple Watch. That tiny white box is an economic shackle designed to prevent you from ever leaving the most profitable company in the world. It's a brilliant strategy for them, and a subtle but costly limitation on you. Conclusion. So, what is the final, untold truth of living with AirPods? It's that we have traded longevity for convenience, choice for seamlessness, and potentially, our long-term health for a perfect listening experience. They are the ultimate 21st century gadget, beautiful, functional, and inherently temporary. They are a triumph of design and a masterstroke of planned obsolescence. The next time you reach for them, I want you to remember this: you are holding a device built to expire, a tiny source of constant radio waves, and a beautifully designed weapon against your own eardrums. The magic is real, but the price is far higher than the number on the receipt. Now, the question is, knowing all this, will you choose to keep listening?